What is up, brethren? Arctic here. I'm back from Hypefestation over in Pittsburgh, Hype 4. Had a very good time casting on some Gears of War 4. Unfortunately, I didn't get to cast a whole lot of matches. I know there was quite a few technical difficulties on Saturday, which kind of delayed things from the beginning, and then we had to end early once that band started playing in Latitude 360. Sunday, yesterday, the event went pretty much flawlessly. We had a couple technical issues at the very beginning of the stream when Fallout Now were trying to get that first match started. We had a couple settings wrong. Then we had to restart because a box froze. It was just like thing after thing after thing kept cropping up right there at the beginning. And then once we settled into the rhythm, it seemed like the show went almost flawlessly up until the end. So for me, it was good to see a lot of familiar faces in the Gears of War community. I had a very good time just chatting with people again, talking with some of my buddies just to see what they're up to, catching up with folks. Some of those guys I haven't seen for like 6 years, and so seeing them back at the event and either competing or just there spectating was pretty awesome. Uh, I'm definitely looking forward to doing more casting. I'll probably do some more ESL matches for Gears of War. Congratulations to Fury, who won over Synergy. I didn't actually catch that match. I have to watch the replay, but I watched the match before with Synergy and Swarm. So, that was an excellent match. And then before that was Synergy versus Vex. So, there was just match after match after match of really good Gears of War, high level competitive play. There was a lot of discussion, at least in the chat, about some of the trash talk that was going on. And it was funny, Atmo, one of the pro players from Infinity back in the day, made a comment that I actually kind of agree with, and that I feel like the Gears of War community is one that's very similar to the fighting game community. Just the nature of the people kind of involved, and how I don't know if it's the type of game that it is, but some of that there's certain things I think that need to be toned down, but some of that trash talk and that entertainment that people get, it's like part of the show, I think, for Gears of War. And I saw some people talking about those things being unprofessional and things like that, and I really didn't look at it like that. And people from the coalition were also there. There were certain things that, like rape, for example, I think that was said one time at the event that I was by someone, and that quickly got shut down. But other than that, I don't mind people getting up, being loud, being boisterous, about, playing, especially at a community driven event. It's not Major League Gaming, so they're not going to get a technical foul. The rules are a little loose, and it's just part of the show. One of the things that Atmos said was, Yipes gets real hype for the fighting game community for Marvel, and sometimes he'll say some stuff that uh, you know, that's what they do. They pop off, right? Dudes will get up and celebrate. Dudes will take their shirts off on stream. Dudes will taunt each other. That's part of, I feel like, what makes Years of War so special from an event is people have personalities, and that shows quite a bit at these events. And I don't necessarily know if things got out of hand. I didn't feel like it at all. And again, like I said, the coalition was there, and they weren't like, "Oh my God, these guys are terrible." None of that was said. In fact, some of the folks that were talking about Nasty, Pez said that he's one of the most entertaining folks to watch, and I agree with. That's one of the first things I tweeted after saying that. He puts on a show, and it makes it either you love him and his attitude and his team, or you don't like him, and that's actually really good for the game. It makes people like have a very strong opinion about it. It's kind of a polarizing personality, and I feel like that's exactly what the game needs. People with personality, people to stand out, people to make great plays and put on a show, because ultimately that's what kind of draws people in. And sure, it might turn off some people, but I think that once at least someone embraces that this is what Gears of War is, it's always been like that since back on MLG. There were still people talking noise and trash talking and stuff. I don't. It's just always been a part of that game. So, I think you have to take some of the criticism from folks like that with a grain of salt, because ultimately, people are about putting on a great show, and I have to say, like, Synergy was probably one of my favorite teams to watch, because every time they got up to play, they had something to say, and you had to play your best to shut them up. So, nothing that they said was nasty, nothing malicious, but basically it was like, get good, right? Like, beat me. Like I said, I really enjoyed the show. Again, congratulations to Fury. I hope for the next Hypefestation that, from a production standpoint, things really, really, take a step up. I don't know if the pre-planning for this specific location wasn't that good. And wasn't involved in any of those discussions. I was just there to cast. I came in my own spare time. I'm on vacation until tomorrow, so I just took some time off, and saw this as an opportunity to be involved with the community. And so, I'm kind of happy to see the direction of competitive Gears of War shaping up, and taking a stand in what it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I wish I could have gotten some more casted games in, like I said. But for those of you that caught me and Fallout there at the beginning of Sunday, me and Waldo a little bit on Saturday, and Fallout on Saturday, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, I'll be more involved with casting here in the future. So you guys will be able to hear me on the mic quite a bit when it comes to these competitive matches. So until the next time, folks, that's all I got. That's my post-mort for Hype 4. Had a hell of a time. Again, thank you to Barbosa, Murray, all those guys at Hypefestation for putting on that show. Thanks for having me be a part of it, and hopefully continue to improve the show. So see you guys later. Bye. If you like this video, you should probably click on the one down below. That'll take you to another video. You may like it. A little bit about me. I'm a former pro player. I play PC and console, mostly shooters. I also have a gaming podcast. I do tips and tactics, live gameplays. Check out my Twitch. Also, I work in the industry. Why are you not subscribed?